What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new episode of Bourbon and Blunts. I am Jimmy the J, and this is my good man, Mr. Slang, and we are here again for another... Welcome, good sir.
Welcome to Bourbon and Blunts.
We're here for another brand new episode, and today on the docket, we have our typical start off with, go ahead, my friend.
It's time for
What's Inside You? So we have our opening segment of What's Inside You. And then yesterday, so we're recording on, today is...
Thursday,
the 27th. Yesterday, Congress just held UAP hearings, baby. That's right, UAP hearings. And so we'll dive into that a little bit. And then
aliens are fucking real.
They are real. I mean, they brought forth some interesting statements.
We've known this for a long time.
Some interesting statements, so we'll talk a little bit about that, and then we'll finish up with our words of wisdom with digital slang.
That's right.
Should we tell everybody what we got in the works in the future?
Yes. First of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, for following us on YouTube and Spotify and Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts and all audio platforms. And again, you can support the podcast on Spotify by subscribing monthly and paying, as little as 99 cents. And if you really want to support, up to $9.99 a month. But you can also you support us by watching and giving us all the feedback that we've gotten. But we do have some things coming in the works.
Yes. So as we continue to grow, when we hit certain milestones, what do we talk about? Maybe every 50, every 100?
Maybe every 100.
Okay, every 100 new subscribers, we're going to be doing giveaways. Yeah. So we have some things in the works, such as embroidered hats, T-shirts, custom lighters, and maybe even...
maybe some custom cigar cutters.
So, yeah. We got some stuff in the works with that. So...
and those will be live streams. Because I can set up the live stream and literally click a button. Like, we could put a keyword in, and everybody in the live stream would put the keyword in, and then you can click a button, spin the wheel, and it would pick a winner from the keywords.
Nice. Yeah. Very good. I almost feel bad because we have some people that have been with us since day one. So,
well, I'm sure they'll be there.
Yeah, I know, but I almost feel like we need to give them something just to be the OGs.
Maybe we will.
Yeah, just to be the OGs.
We don't have that many subscribers.
No, that's true, but we continue to grow.
Yeah, we're climbing the ladder. It's all about consistency.
That's right. So we'll have some fun little gifts going on down the road. So, anyways, my friend, you ready to get started?
It's time for
What's Inside You. That's right, baby. What's Inside You? And we
are drinking Gentleman Jack today.
We have our Gentleman Jack, and we have a little bit of this last little bit of nugget of kush.
That's the one that hurt me.
This was moonshine cookies.
Yeah, if you didn't know or if you haven't heard the episode, that thing put me out a few weeks ago.
Got tore up from the floor up.
Last week. I think it was last week, right?
Last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want just a little, just to kind of
I'm not gonna whistle? I'll just have a little a little snippet.
Don't go too much. That's too much. You're done. You're done. You're gone. You're in outer space.
Hopefully. If the aliens hear me, hopefully.
All right, buddy. So our first segment of What's Inside You. What do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I shall proceed first.
All right, please.
And I wish
age before beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready, buddy.
Okay. What's your go-to dance move? And,
oh my God, I fucking know it.
And can you show me?
I have.
Can you show me?
I can show you, as a matter of fact. I have a custom dance move.
It's a two-step, isn't it?
It's called the Dirty Girl.
Oh my goodness.
It's called the Dirty Girl.
Proceed.
Where do you want me to do it at?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Now, this is like a stripper move.
I believe it. Coming from you, I believe it.
This is like a stripper move. So you gotta back up everything. So you gotta kind of like shake the ass a little bit. You snap it back up.
What the fuck?
That's called the Dirty Girl. That was my move back in college.
That should have been in the last episode. We had a question. What's the gayest thing you've ever done? That should have been it. Yeah, Did you really do that in public and in
yeah, I would. Oh my God, I have a funny ass story.
Gotta hear this. We gotta hear it.
Well, so that was like my signature move, especially like when I was in college. I loved dancing, and when I was
really,
oh dude, I love to dance. And when I was in college, go to a lot of clubs and stuff like
Of course,
that. And dude, I'd be dancing all night, and I'd fucking pull that move out, and the girls would be like, "Oh my god!" So that was my go-to. But I was in early 20s, and I was down the shore. Shout out to Mikey and Nick. Down the shore, and I used to go. My buddy and his family used to rent a shore house for the week, and I would chip in, and I would go along and stuff like that. And we were in our early 20s. So one night, we went up to the boardwalk, and we were drunk. And do you know how, like, on the boardwalk, they'll have like performers, like musicians and stuff like that. So there's this like groups of people around
surrounding them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And people are dancing and stuff like that. So everybody's like, dude,
did you get in the circle?
Fuck yeah. They're like, dude, get out there and fucking start dancing. Man, I started dancing. I started getting kind of like, R-rated.
Freaky.
Yeah, a little freaky.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because initially, like, everybody was like clapping, like, yeah.
And then
you
and
then I
took it a little too far, didn't you?
They were like, dude, this one guy was like, get the fuck out. I was like,
probably the kids there.
There was kids there, yeah. Not one of my proudest moments. I was like 22 years old.
You seem to have more and more of them every episode.
They're coming back to my mind, dude.
You guys are getting to know this guy very well.
Oh, man, it's all coming back to my mind. Oh, fun times. Fun times.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Wait, what was the question again? Greatest dance move.
Yeah, greatest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you gave me your second one.
I like this question. If you could use a magic trick, if you could use magic to do one mundane task for the rest of your life,
got it.
What would it be? Wait, there's more. And what would you name the spell?
Oh shit! I don't know what I'd name this spell.
You have all episode to come up with the name of the spell.
All right, okay. So the task would be
Monday. It has to be a mundane task.
Doing dishes for fucking sure. Doing dishes. I keep trying to con Skylar because usually what we do is we'll usually alternate. And she always knocks me because like I'll leave soap on the dish or something like that, or I don't do a good enough job. And I'm just like, listen, I know that I'm not a good dishwasher, and you are way better than me. And because you're so much better than me, I feel as though you should actually do the dishes from now on because you are that much better. And I'm willing to concede to you to do that. So she hasn't fallen for the ploy yet because she fucking hates it as well.
We're pulling for you, man.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. The spell, what would I name it? Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the scrub.
I mean, it is related to cleaning dishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
That seems like an awfully long spell name, though.
Well, hey, whatever, man. It gets me out doing dishes. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the scrub.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Would you have a wand?
Yeah, I have a wooden spoon. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the scrub. Boom, and I'd hit it.
And then dishes would be done.
Dishes would be done, dude.
Okay.
All right. Was that the second question?
That was the second question.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's your turn now. What's your
dance move would be salsa.
Okay.
And I'm going to link a video.
Oh, you're going to link a video.
I'm going to literally put a video up of me salsa dancing.
All right. Okay. I'm going to write that down because I think sometimes you say
I'm going to show you the video. I'll show you the video right now.
All right. Let me say it. All right. We got to add this, the salsa dance.
And the video, well, I'll show him the video at the same time. It will be playing on YouTube when this is uploaded.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Make sure you put a link for that.
No, I'm literally gonna put the video on.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll be up there for sure.
Okay. Because I've never seen you do salsa before.
You're about to right now.
Did I tell you that Skylar and I took salsa lessons?
No.
Yeah, we did. It was a one-time thing. We did it as like a date night.
That's cool.
Oh, we had such a great time, man. Such a great time. So much fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, dude. I met so many cool people.
You still salsa, don't you?
I went a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Do you do merengue?
I can do merengue, bachata, all of that.
Bachata? You bachata?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah, bro.
You find this video or what? It seems like
bro.
it's deep in your archives.
I can't see right now.
All right, well.
So I'll find it.
All right,
Don't
that's
worry.
fine. All right, so salsa
here
dance.
it is right here.
Okay, let me see. I can't wait to see this. Oh, dude, you're pretty legit, man. You look like a oh, look at you.
This was when, we were doing...
Is this a salsa cruise?
That was just a salsa club. Just probably like one Saturday night or something.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Look at you two. Holy shit, man. Oh, you're legit, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I was hoping to make fun of you. I can't make fun of you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you're pretty legit.
I can dance, bro. Not just salsa. I can dance.
I don't know.
Not R-rated dumb shit. But...
Bullshit. Let me tell you something. That R-rated dumb shit.
It probably works.
Yeah, it was a great time.
So I'm going to be posting the same video that he's watching.
It's pretty legit. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty impressed because you're not
performed.
Yeah, you're not that athletic, so you're pretty. It's pretty good to see you move like that.
I performed in AC and DC.
Did you ever win any competitions?
No, it wasn't a competition. It was just performing for
just like a show type thing.
Yeah. Okay. I've done a lot of shows actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not just AC, but like at the studios and stuff. It'd be like Friday nights before the club starts.
Yeah.
Like we would put on a show.
Interesting, man. That's really cool. Yeah. Really, really cool.
Good time, man. Good time.
Good times.
Wait, I got to answer my question.
Yeah, what's the second one?
The magic trick for a mundane task.
Oh, yeah.
It would be to shower.
You dirty bastard.
No, I would be showered and clean.
Would you be in there like bathe? What would your saying be?
Well, but that's the thing. I never have to get in the tub again. I can just be like,
and you're showered.
And I'm clean and showered. And get that feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not talking about like, what were you like water would just magically come on.
Well, you'd be in the shower and snap your fingers and you'd be scrubbing.
No, I don't want to be in the shower at all.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm snapping my fingers and
you're done.
Like, even if there was dirt on me.
You're clean.
I'm clean as a whistle.
Okay.
Same feeling, that same clean feeling you get.
All right.
Same feeling, everything.
I like that because you can be like walking out the door and you're like, you know what? Let me just shower real quick. Boom.
Yep.
Would that be the?
No, it would be splash.
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 All right, I never thought about showering.
Yeah, mundane task.
All right, that's a mundane task.
Yeah,
mine still is dishes, dude.
Dishes suck, but I have a dishwasher.
Yeah. Okay. Dishwashers are a waste of fucking time.
About convenience.
There's nothing convenient about it.
I don't cook. It's easy for me.
Here's my argument. Well, if you don't cook, how do you have any dishes?
Well, glasses.
Okay. Here's my argument against dishwashers. So think about the process. Typically, you rinse the dish, right? Then
Someone's an overthinker.
Then you put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put soap in it, you close it, it runs its cycle.
Correct.
All right. Then you open it up, and what do you have on the glasses still? If you have a bowl that has like a little hollowed out spot on it, what's on there when you open it up? Water still on it. Okay, so now they're still fucking wet, even though they're supposed to be dry, because a dishwasher can't dry the big puddles that are on it. So then you take the thing off because you're gonna have to dry it anyway, and a lot of it already splashes all over the other fucking dishes. So now they're wet again. So now you gotta wipe them down, dry them, and then put them away.
Or
it defeats the fucking purpose.
Or hear me out.
Because you're washing and drying still.
Hear me out.
Go ahead.
You let the dishes, after they're done, let them sit for 12 hours. All that water dissipates.
Nah, you still have it. You still have it on there.
Next time you come over, I'm going to make sure the dishes are just about done, and then we're going to check it.
Put a bowl in there. You know how some bowls have like a little lip on it?
Well, that's the only, don't buy that fucking bowl then.
Well,
not all bowls have it.
Well, I'm sure people aren't sitting there.
Well, maybe they should.
If you're picking their dishes based off of their freaking dishwasher.
If you're thinking about doing your dishes like this, like nobody else is going this deep into fucking doing dishes. For me, it's about fucking convenience.
I'm going to tell you this.
I don't care if they're a little wet still. It's about convenience.
It still wastes time.
No, it doesn't. I could do that. All I got to do is put them in the fucking dishwasher, push a button, and I'm out.
You still have to rinse them.
Yeah, but
no different than washing them.
That's a second. There's a big difference in rinsing and washing.
You're wrong. I timed it before. You're fucking wrong.
We're gonna time it this time.
Fine.
We're gonna have.
And I want you to put a full freaking load in there.
We're gonna have
a couple cups.
10 dishes each.
Okay.
And you're gonna wash them, and I'm gonna put them in the dishwasher.
Okay. You know why I know I'm gonna win? You know why I'm gonna know? Because I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna wash them, dry them, put them away. Your shit is still gonna be freaking spinning.
No, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the effort it takes to do it.
All right.
When I put them in the dishwasher, I'm going to walk away while you're still standing there washing dishes.
We're going to time it. Okay. We're going to time it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to wash
convenience.
I'm going to wash my dishes. 10 dishes.
Yep.
I'm going to wash them.
Yep.
I'm going to dry them and put them away.
Yep. And I'm going to take 10 dishes. I'm going to rinse them. and I'm going to put them in the dishwasher, turn it on, and I'm done.
We also have to do other bowls and stuff like that collects water.
We're gonna have the same bowls and the same glasses,
fair
and
enough.
dishes, whatever it is.
I'm gonna write that down.
Whatever it is, it'll be the same.
Dishwashing competition.
Dishwashing. I bet you nobody else has done a dishwashing.
I bet
challenge.
you not. And we still have to do our basketball challenge too.
Whenever. Next time when you're back, we'll do it next week.
All right. Yeah, I'm coming. I think I get home Tuesday. All right. My questions. Ready, buddy?
Yep.
All right. Let me get them up real quick. What motivates you to work hard?
I enjoy it.
Okay.
I just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like to chill and shit, but I enjoy getting shit done.
I don't have my coffee cup in here. I have a sticker that says "Get Shit Done Club."
Yeah, dude. I enjoy like every time you get shit done.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right, brother. Okay. What would you do if you won the lottery? And I'll give you a number. 50 mil. You won 50 mil.
First off, my family will never work again.
Okay.
All my close friends, not motherfuckers that have dipped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But close friends that I'm with now, they're getting paid too.
Okay.
I'm buying a hell of a lot of Bitcoin.
Okay.
I'm going to buy some real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to travel.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Where's the first place you're going to travel to?
Bali.
Oh, nice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. How long are you going to stay for?
Probably like 3-4 weeks.
Say a month plus. Why not?
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Get to
and then
really
I'm
know
going
the culture.
right from there to Greece.
Okay.
Yeah. And then right from there to Rome.
Okay.
And then to Italy.
And
then to Switzerland.
Okay.
And then I'll take a year and I'll come back.
All right. I like it, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough, man. Fair
While
enough.
everybody else is eating healthy now.
While everybody else is eating healthy?
Because I'm feeding everybody. Everybody's getting fed.
Oh, I got you.
You're getting money. My family's getting money. My friends are getting money. Fucking, I'll just pay the guy extra at the business to run the shop while I'm fucking not around.
You would keep the shop?
I would keep it, but I would never be there. I would just do, the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I'd hire some more printers and I'd have the guy there now run the place. And
that'd be that.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. All right. What motivates me to work hard? I think it has to be my family, is one of the things that is a motivating force. Like I see my family, they work very hard.
Yeah.
Especially my dad. My dad works.
Well, even Skylar, I'm sure you want to work hard for her.
Oh, for sure. Like I want to make them proud.
Yeah.
I want to make her proud. I want to make my parents proud.
But it also has to be in you.
Oh, it's very much inside me, dude. If I'm not pushing to be better, or if I'm not out trying to accomplish something, I don't feel right. I feel kind of empty. It's
wasted.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It is.
Sometimes.
It is, because sometimes it's hard to stop.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know when to turn it off.
And sometimes you don't want to. But you should.
I should, especially like when I'm home.
You need to learn to relax a little bit.
Yeah. When I got home last night, I'm still like answering phone calls and getting, responding to emails and things like that with people. And it's important stuff. And Skylar's like, can you stop? Because can we just hang out?
Yeah, yeah. I heard a very interesting, it was a fun fact. Fun fact on the radio station I listen to every day on the way to work. They do fun facts every morning. And one of the fun facts was talking about how businesses and companies are now allowing people to work from, say, 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. to noon.
Okay.
And then clock out and then do what they got to do for the whole day and then clock back in around 9, 10 at night and finish up the day. Apparently, a lot of people are doing it, but companies don't like it because of, say, the boss sends out an email at 4. Well, now he's not getting an answer till 11 o'clock at night.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah. Well, nothing's perfect, right? And so, I mean, I guess
I had a point to that. I just don't remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
But
it was being hard work, relaxing, maybe getting shit done.
Shit, what was it? But there was a point to that. Keep going.
All right. Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, I just want to make them proud. And one of the biggest things that was instilled in me was a work ethic. And I'd be embarrassing my family if I didn't work hard.
As a business owner, I have seen so many people with bad work ethics.
It's crazy to me, dude.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I feel very blessed that my family instilled that in me.
It is the most aggravating thing, especially when when I hire them.
Yeah.
It is the most aggravating thing in the world
to
hire somebody with a bad work ethic.
Yeah. I I could only imagine, buddy. I haven't had the chance of hiring employees per se. I've hired people to do certain things, but it's not.
Yeah, to do mundane tasks.
Mundane tasks, right. What would you do if you won the lottery? So I have this figured out to a T. If I won 50 mil, do you want me to go deep into it, or do you not give a fuck?
Let's hear it.
All right. If I won 50 mil, one of the first things that's happening, my close, kind of similar to you, close friends, they're gonna get paid.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get fed.
And I don't have a lot of friends, right? You're one of them. Don't worry, buddy. So
I would fund the podcast.
Yeah,
I believe that. We'd have a studio in a warehouse.
Yeah,
somewhere.
for sure. My coworkers at school would each get $1 million. Okay, and I said that to them because that's enough to where they could stop working.
Yeah.
And that's my department anyway. They each get $1 million. I have it all figured out how I would quit my job. I don't know if I want to say it on air. It's kind of
no, I wouldn't.
Kind of funny.
You can tell me off air.
All right, it's kind of funny. I probably told you before because I think it's hilarious.
What is it? Might as well say it.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I should. It doesn't. I don't know if it really matters. But anyways, and then I would definitely give probably a couple mil to each of my family members.
Yeah.
I would have to walk away myself with probably at least 25, 30 mil.
Got to keep just about half or a little more.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And then whatever everybody else does with her, that's totally fine.
Yeah, whatever.
I think I obviously would stop working.
Obviously.
I would do...
You would be working,
I would working
but doing like things to make money with that money and
exactly. And
businesses and shit
for
like
sure.
That, yeah.
I absolutely would do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, but not working for someone else ever.
No. Definitely not working for somebody else. But I would also try to do something good with that money as well. And maybe that's through a business somehow. But I would want to try to do something good because I feel like that was a blessing that's been given to me.
Yeah.
And why would I want to try to take some of that money and multiply it and do something good with it for others?
Yeah.
So, yeah, something I thought about.
I would definitely be doing YouTube.
Yeah, it's fun to do.
That's all I would be doing is YouTube.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Why not?
If I had that type of money.
I'd be fucking traveling a lot, I can tell you that.
Fucking ain't right.
Yeah, man. So, all right, let's switch gears a little bit and let's get to the main topic of the day, which is aliens. And
my people.
Yes. So if for those of you out there who do not know, again, this is July 27th, Thursday. Yesterday, Wednesday, July 26th, Congress just held hearings with... Yes. Yeah, we're all very excited about it.
It's a big deal.
That is a big deal, dude, because for years and decades, really, this particular topic has been laughed at.
Like taboo.
Taboo to talk about.
Yeah. Between with government officials and
exactly. Even, dude, I would even find myself when I was younger, like asking other people, and I'd feel real weird about it. Like, hey, do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
And I'd feel like real awkward asking that.
I mean, there's always been movies and things like that, but
yeah, but you still felt silly like asking about it.
Well, talking about it in like the main media has always been a secret. It's been secretive.
Have you ever seen anything?
I mean, I've seen things in the sky. I probably necessarily didn't think it was a UFO, but I've seen things in the sky that I didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
But I of course you think, oh, maybe that's a UFO. And you're just kind of laughing about it. But I don't really know what it was.
Yeah, I saw one thing one time, actually pretty recently. I caught the last second of it. I can't even fully explain it, but I remember I was like, man, I wish I had another fucking second to see that because... Yeah. It wasn't a plane.
Yeah, I've seen things that were probably like comets and shit like that. But I've also seen things that, it just doesn't look like a comet. And it's definitely not a plane.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
Right, exactly. But it might be...
It
might be something normal. You just can't really tell, right?
Might be a drone that just looks big from far away.
Exactly.
It could be whatever.
Right. So, but finally, over the years... this topic has not gone away.
We have a whole podcast on this.
Exactly, dude. This topic has not gone away, and finally, we're getting to a point where Congress is opening the door, especially for whistleblowers to come forward
and be safe
and talk about some of their experiences. Yeah. So yesterday, Congress held a congressional hearing.
The fact that Congress is acknowledging it at this point,
yes,
because they never did before.
Not to my knowledge.
No, now they're making it mainstream and acknowledging it and talking about it in public.
And they're putting more protections in place for whistleblowers to come forward. 3 of those eyewitness / whistleblowers, one of them yesterday was Ryan Graves, and the other one is David Fravor, who both are former operators. One is Commander David Fravor. Both were fighter jet pilots. David Fravor was a commander of a squadron as well, so he was the man in charge. And then the third individual was intelligence officer, I believe, David Grush, who was part of the intelligence community, who wound up leaving his job in the intelligence community to come forward in order to bring some of these details to light. Now, I watched the probably about 75 to 85% of the hearings yesterday. I ran out of time on my schedule.
I probably watched about 40% of it.
Yeah, about 2.5 hours long. Fascinating, man. Fascinating.
I love it, dude.
What was what were some of your highlights or takeaways yesterday?
I love the fact that they weren't hiding anything. Like, they were just straight up asking the questions that we all want to know.
Yeah.
Have you ever found a body? Have you found spacecraft? Has the government? They literally asked, has anybody ever been injured from trying to recreate this kind of tech?
Yeah.
And they said, people have been injured from it.
So, right, that was David Grush who actually mentioned that. So, again, everybody out there who hasn't watched, so Ryan Graves, David Fravor, they both had firsthand eyewitness experience with UAPs or unidentified. UFOs. UAP stands for...
The new name is...
unidentified aerial phenomena. And then David Grush, again, was an intelligence officer with very high security clearances.
And he has been recognized as being legit.
Very legit. Yeah. All 3 of them very legit. Yeah. And this is why they're in front of Congress. Under oath, by the way.
Under oath. They're all under oath. That's right.
David Grush, for full transparency, has not physically eyewitnessed anything.
He hasn't seen it firsthand.
However, he has interviewed and talked to very high-level people.
High-level officials.
Who have officially seen and know of this type of not only technology that we have in our possession, but also biological organisms or biological material that is foreign that we also have in our possession as well. Again, that's not...
Might not be a full body. You know
it might just be part of bodies.
Could be a hand. Could
right.
be something.
Who knows?
It's a piece of an alien.
Exactly. Exactly. So just kind of unpacking a little bit for everybody who doesn't know, just kind of try to give a little bit of a summary. So Ryan...
He said, like when we were talking about the aircraft too, like many aircraft. Like since the 30s.
Yes, since the 30s, apparently. So this is David Grush talking about since the 30s, we've had been involved with active recovery.
He said there's whole teams that go out and recover this stuff.
Exactly. Active recovery in either shot down craft, archaeological craft, potentially, crash craft, some of them intact craft with nothing inside.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? But Ryan Graves, basically just the kind of a gist of his story, he was on a mission or a training mission. And essentially what happened was he saw a UAP basically fly right by him. And he described it as a cube with basically a clear or translucent sphere. And he said every tip of the cube was touching the edge of the sphere. David Fravor, who was conducting training missions, he is responsible for the Tic Tac video. And essentially, it was a unidentified object that went from 80,000 feet, I think he said, to about 20,000 feet within a second.
Well, he also said it went 60 miles away in like a split second.
So when they were going, I guess when they were going back to the cap point, which I guess is the meeting point. Yeah. So where he saw the UAP from, and then once they were about to leave to go back to their cap point to meet up, it reemerged right there, 60 miles away within a split second.
He said it did a J-turn. Like all these kinds of turns and flying maneuvers that we're not capable of doing.
Both these individuals have already said that nothing that they've experienced or witnessed, to their knowledge, is man-made by us as a U.S. government, nor do they have any knowledge of any of our allies or adversaries having this type of advanced technology. Because he said the types of things that these craft were able to do, we are a long ways away from ever creating.
And they're trying to re-engineer everything, and people are getting hurt trying to do it.
Well, potentially. So David Grush was an intel officer who interviewed and just talked with a bunch of high-level officials who have seen craft, bodies, things of that nature. He physically has not seen anything, but he came forward and he said, basically one of the questions that was asked was, do we possess biological organisms that are non-human and or craft? And he said 100%
yes,
we do.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fascinating, man.
It's so cool.
Fascinating. And he did talk some other little snippets with him because they did ask him a lot of questions because he had a lot of other information. So he was talking about fearing for his life.
Which is one of the reasons they're doing the hearing.
Right.
Because now it's public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fearing for his life.
And this is all public accessible.
This is, yes, you can go on you can go on YouTube and just search for UFO hearings, congressional UFO hearings, and you can find it. But fearing for his life, also a lot of his peers, his superiors were also kind of getting, I guess, shamed or whatever for even associating with this. And so I guess the idea is like whoever kind of controls this, whether it's, maybe some military contractors or government officials or both, definitely kind of, it seems like they kind of come forward and try to really restrain individuals from talking.
Yeah. I mean, they literally said commercial pilots, like airline pilots, will never come forward because they're scared of the repercussions.
Yes. Yep. And so as I was listening to this, I kept thinking of a few things. Like on the surface, when a lot of people hear of UFOs or UAPs or whatever, I think a lot of people naturally think it's silly. Oh, yeah, right. Well, how come we don't know about it yet? How come we don't? Well, I think this is one of the tactics that our government does. I'm not saying like the mainstream government. I'm talking maybe like shadow type government. I think it's almost like in plain sight. They lie to you in plain sight.
I agree.
Right?
I think it has to be.
It's like you see something crazy and they're like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, or they just try and sway it to
or spin it or manipulate. So the other thing is like, well, if this isn't real, if these things don't exist, then why does it seem like there's such a great effort to
conceal it,
smear people, conceal information, mislead individuals? If it doesn't exist.
Yeah, we talked about this in the last podcast. Like, it is literally impossible for everything that we've seen to be fake. It's not possible.
I don't think so either.
It's not possible for 100% of the videos and stories to be fake. It's just not possible.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
So then the other part, it's like, okay, well, who's controlling things?
Government.
Right? Okay, so maybe it is government.
But it's not Congress.
It's not the government that I think we see and think of, although maybe some of them are involved.
Yeah.
There has to be probably some type of shadow government. And
North Korea.
Maybe, who knows?
Maybe they're running the whole show.
Dude, can you imagine that? Fucking, what a plot twist that would be.
Yes. Be a good movie.
Yeah, that would be a good movie. So you have people that want to conceal this information for one reason or another. And the excuse is, well, because it's national security, or it's because we fear, or some of the excuses could be fear.
They think people can't handle it.
Or maybe people can't handle it.
People already know.
People know, right?
Yeah.
But what was kind of crazy is that you have government that hides it. And I started thinking like, well, how do you prove that? Well, one of the ways that it's not provable, but the Pentagon has failed, I think, the past 5 or 6 audits by billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So it's like, where are these kind of black op,
Area
shadowy,
51. Who's paying for Area 51?
Well, I don't even know if Area 51 holds a lot of of this type of stuff.
There's so many ones we don't know about.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, the Pentagon fails audits all the time by not just a small amount, billions, fucking billions of dollars of our money they can't account for. Yeah. So where does that money go? Where does it go?
Aliens.
Does it go to black op or shadowy type operations?
Black sites, like offshore black sites,
black projects, black sites that we don't know about, and maybe even Congress doesn't know about.
I'm sure it happens every day.
Maybe, right, dude?
Every day.
What about how crazy this would be? This is different, like conspiratorial, but like government funding. Not even, this is fucking true. Our government funding other narcotic.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
happens.
Other like narcos. Drug dealers,
because it's benefiting them in some way.
Right. So like, how can you get extra money that we can't account for? Well, one of that is drugs. Maybe some of that is just skimming money.
There is no doubt the government sells drugs. Weapons, drugs.
Some part of the government, right?
Yeah. To get their way.
Right. So maybe there is a part of the government that most people don't, not even the mainstream government knows about, that is funneling money to these types of organizations to research. I don't even want to say extraterrestrial because that means it's otherworldly. It could be from this world. It could be from Earth. These organisms could be from Earth, and we just have no fucking clue. Dude, we find new species every single year, man.
We've only explored 5% of the ocean. Like, we don't even know our own planet.
Exactly, right? That's another thing that David Fravor said. He said this Tic Tac was communicating. It looked like it was, or not, I shouldn't say communicating, interacting with something that was below the surface of the water. Because what he said was this was a perfectly beautiful day to fly in San Diego. The water, there was no whitecaps on the water. And then there was something that was causing a disturbance on the water that this other object was interacting with. The Tic Tac took off. He looks back, and then this thing is gone. Whatever was in the water was gone. There's no more disturbance.
I just watched a video before you got here of a underwater UFO in Antarctica, and somebody was filming it from above, and this thing was just skimming right under the water, and then it came up and was gone. I mean, it's hard to tell.
There's a lot of bullshit out there.
Yeah, it looked legit, but it was still hard to tell.
Right.
Yeah.
I still don't. See, that's a hard thing, right? There's so much shit out there.
But not all of it, like you said, not all of it is fake.
Not all of it's fake. Some of it is fake. You can definitely tell some of the fakes. Yeah. Some of the other stuff, it's like, man, that looks pretty fucking real.
Dude.
So
bottom line is aliens are real.
I would say based off of things that I just prior to this, and let's just say
we should name him.
What are we going to name him, dude?
You guys come up with a name for Bob here. We'll just call him Bob for now. But you guys come up with a name for Bob because aliens are real.
That's right, buddy.
And we need to represent.
We're gonna put Bob on a T-shirt.
We are. Bob is going on a T-shirt.
Bob's going on a T-shirt, and that's going to be some of our handles. What's her name?
You come up with a name for her.
Ellen.
Ellen?
Yeah.
Bob and Ellen?
Bob and Ellen.
Okay.
Sounds like a good name. But prior to this whole thing, I was like, oh my God, everything has to be real. And then all of a sudden, as I get older and I see more information coming out, and now here we are. Here we are at this moment. We have 3 credible witnesses, government officials coming forward
to Congress
under oath, to hopefully tell the American public what they've experienced in front of congressional members in order to continue the conversation forward.
Yeah.
And how fucking awesome is that, man?
And I hope this is just the beginning of the doors opening.
I hope so too. And I mean, they said it right off the bat in the hearing that there's going to be no little green men coming out or anything like that. I was like, shit, I was hoping to see pictures.
He said, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. So, but just their testimony, and I'm like, these guys are legit.
The fact that they even held a hearing for the first time ever in public is a big deal.
It's exciting, man. And I really, really hope that the conversation can continue to go forward, because I think as American citizens, and I would argue citizens around the world.
This isn't this isn't a U.S. thing.
No, this is, and that's another thing I think that Grush said. I don't know if he said in the hearing, but like not just U.S. but other countries as well.
He did say it.
Yeah. So Super, super exciting, man. It's just crazy to me how there seems to be parts of our government that operate outside the laws and boundaries and regulations of everybody and everything else that potentially have, life-changing information.
That doesn't seem crazy to me at all.
I think most people out there are like, oh, that's something that you see in a movie. Well, why?
That movie was based on real life in some way.
Right, like to think that why couldn't our government do that? Why wouldn't they do that?
They should do that because other countries are doing it.
Yeah, but so then do you think that they should tell the U.S. public?
Yes.
I think so too.
Absolutely.
I want to fucking know, man.
Yeah. I think everybody feels that way.
Yeah. I think people want to know. And that's like the age-old question. They're like, are we alone?
There's no fucking way. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. We are a speck.
Well, maybe it's not impossible. How I think Elon said this not too long ago. It's like
Elon is an alien.
Maybe. What if we are the only thing in this universe?
It's not possible.
I'm not saying it is, but just as a thought experiment, wouldn't that be kind of even more scary? If we knew we were the only thing by random set of circumstance, this is it.
I think I might believe in religion more.
Oh,
if that was the case, then the whole concept of God would make more sense to me.
Okay, all right. Okay, I see your point.
You know what I mean? Because if God is real, is he got over the aliens? Is he got over, you know what I mean? But if it's just us and we're in his image,
right?
Are we the only ones?
You sent me a video the other night, just popped in my head, the Anunnaki.
Yes.
Right, and the Sumerians.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, the Anunnaki were gods of the Sumerians, and the Sumerians, I think, created the first written language. And they
which was like hieroglyphics and things like that.
Yeah. There was more symbols.
Symbols. It was text, writing and symbols.
But all their artwork depicts these gods.
Yeah. With monkeys.
Yeah, some of it does.
Pet monkeys.
Right. With technology that...
But bigger than us. Like, look like us, but much bigger than what we are.
With technology that appears to be not from the time.
But that's the thing. There are images of flying saucers
on artwork from
thousands of years ago.
Exactly, dude.
Thousands of years ago.
Exactly.
They weren't making that shit up back then.
That's what I keep wondering.
Little Moses wasn't in the pyramid,
right.
chipping rocks, saying, "Let me make a fake UFO."
And so this is something that I think about, maybe kind of obscure, but like, why? How? Well, I should say how. How would the human brain create a fictional story to explain something? Like, if I'm a human being 50,000 years ago, I'm assuming what it was like 50,000 years ago. And I'm assuming we're basically just hunter and gatherers.
Because
that's what I was told.
Yeah. We're not working.
When do we sit there all of a sudden start contemplating religion?
Yeah, you and me are drawing in the sand with a stick symbols.
Right. Like,
and I'm like,
right. We have
point at the sky. And
we have some type of communication.
Yeah, but obviously they saw something.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Like, because
there's no planes back then. There's nothing flying but birds.
Right. Where's your reference?
Yeah. You need a reference.
To create
you need a reference.
Something. Exactly. Like,
and the depiction of the UFO back then is the same thing that we see today.
Some of those images are identical, dude.
You think back then, there wasn't even wheels back then. He's not thinking of a circular or round flying object.
Right. Yeah.
The only thing in his mind is he's seeing a bird flying.
Yeah. It's crazy. So... yeah, when you start putting all these pieces together, when you start looking at ancient civilizations that had super advanced structures, super advanced knowledge of the cosmos,
the pyramids,
exactly. Like and there's a perfect example of that.
We can't build it now.
No, and then when you start, tying in religion to some of this stuff, and then maybe even tying in psychedelics to some of this stuff, and a possibility of a cataclysm, it's like. Maybe what I was told my whole entire life is completely wrong.
Oh, that's easily possible. And I guarantee you a lot of it is.
And I'm starting to think like most of what I know about human evolution, religion.
Just what you've been told.
I don't know if it's 100. I'm not saying it's not true. I
can guarantee it's not all true.
I just don't think it's all true.
It's not all true.
I don't think it's 100% true. And I think there's a lot of missing pieces.
Well, because it gets lost in translation.
Lost in translation, destroyed.
Yeah. Changed.
Changed.
Definitely changed to fit a narrative.
Exactly, right? I mean, think about, that's a great point, dude. Change to fit a narrative. Think about what we went through over the past couple years.
Yeah.
And how much bullshit information was out there.
A lot.
To fucking just fit a narrative.
Just to lead people in a certain direction.
Exactly, man. Exactly. When that wasn't even the fucking truth.
Yeah. I mean, it's been going on forever.
It's wild to me, man.
Because people are evil.
No. Certain people are evil.
The ones in charge.
That's right. It's not the masses, motherfucker.
It doesn't matter. They're running the show. Shit rolls downhill.
Not getting into it with you.
But, yeah.
So,
aliens are real.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking excited.
I'm excited, too. And I can't wait to keep up on this topic, dude.
Yeah.
And, next time something big happens, we'll definitely talk about it here on Bourbon and Blunts.
And Bob will be on a shirt.
Bob will be on a shirt. And Ellen might be on a shirt, too, one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's if you haven't, again, you can find us on YouTube, the full congressional hearing. Just type in 2023.
Just type in UFO 2023.
Yeah, UFO congressional hearing.
Congress UFO.
Yeah, you can find it's about 2.5 hours long ish. Very interesting. So go check that out. And to wrap up our show for today, my friend,
words of wisdom with digital slang.
Yeah. What you got for me,
All
buddy?
right. Today's inspirational quote. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work.
So anything that I guess is worth pursuing, which we could also view as an opportunity, requires effort.
You need to do it.
It requires effort.
Not
It requires
fall
work.
in your lap.
Right. And guess what? Even if the opportunity does present itself to you, here it is.
Yeah. You have to go get it and take it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then work to keep it.
And improve it.
Exactly, man. It does take effort. And I think that right there, that E word, effort, I think that deters a lot of people.
People are lazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it deters me.
Fear does too, because people don't like to fail. People think once they fail, it's over.
It's not over.
It's just the beginning.
It's just right.
Try again.
Right, try again. Swing the bat again.
Do it again.
Dude, I think about it all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if I mess up, if I fail at something, all right, just swing the bat. Keep swinging the
We've
bat.
all failed.
Yeah, keep swinging the bat.
Yeah.
Because the only way to be a Hall of Famer, man, is
It takes one success, dude.
that's it, buddy.
One.
That's it.
I can fail 1,000,000 times.
That's right.
But maybe in 20 years, when I'm on my deathbed, I'll get that W.
Damn right, pal. Damn right. Keep swinging the bat, everybody.
That's it, man.
That's it. I think that does it for our show for today. Again, everybody, thank you so much for listening and watching. You can subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram. And I think that it just about does it. Anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
That's it, man. We'll be back. This episode will be up in probably next week sometime.
All right, sounds good. And then we'll be back for some more. So thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. Appreciate you.
Deuces.
Bye.